Have you ever wondered why some people seem to struggle more than others, battling inner demons that appear larger than life? Such is the intricate web of psychological health, a complex tapestry woven from countless threads of experience, biology, and environment. It's a realm that varies immensely from person to person, as unique as the individuals themselves. In this exploration, we delve into three key threads that often intertwine in this web: childhood trauma, bipolar personality disorders, and addiction. Childhood trauma, a dark cloud from the past, can cast long shadows on the psyche, shaping and influencing one's mental health. Bipolar personality disorders, often misunderstood and stigmatized, add another layer of complexity. And finally, addiction, a struggle that can ensnare many, is often a symptom of deeper psychological turmoil. These elements, though seemingly distinct, are often interconnected in ways we may not immediately perceive. This is the beginning of our journey into understanding the complex web of psychological health. In the realm of our minds, echoes of the past can resonate louder than we might like to admit. Childhood trauma, a silent spectre, can shape our mental health in ways that are often underestimated. The experiences we go through during our formative years, both good and bad, serve as the building blocks of our psyche. When these experiences are traumatic, they can disrupt the healthy development of our mental state, potentially leading to conditions such as bipolar personality disorder. The mind, in its quest to cope, may develop such disorders as a form of defense mechanism. The importance of a nurturing environment during childhood cannot be overstated. It's this environment that lays the foundation for our emotional intelligence, our resilience, and ultimately, our mental health. Childhood trauma doesn't just fade away with time, it echoes into our adulthood, influencing our thoughts, our behaviors, and our relationships. The ramifications of childhood trauma can be far-reaching, potentially leading to other psychological conditions. In the midst of our mind's tumultuous waves, bipolar personality disorder can be an unseen iceberg. This is a mental health condition characterized by extreme mood swings, which include emotional highs called mania, and lows or depression. These shifts can occur abruptly, affecting an individual's energy, activity levels, and ability to carry out day-to-day tasks. Now, imagine this disorder as a seed, often planted in the fertile soil of childhood trauma. The emotional distress experienced during early life stages can trigger the onset of bipolar disorder later in life. This link, while complex, is crucial to understanding the disorder's origin. The impact of bipolar disorder extends beyond the individual, influencing their relationships, job performance, and overall quality of life. It's like living on a roller coaster, with unpredictable highs and lows, making the world appear unstable. Bipolar personality disorder, often rooted in past trauma, can be a silent battle that many fight. But with understanding and support, this battle need not be fought alone. Addiction, often seen as a choice, is more accurately a cry for help from a wounded soul. It's a misunderstood struggle, a battle not chosen but rather thrust upon individuals grappling with deep-seated psychological issues. When we talk about addiction, it's crucial to recognize its common roots in other mental health conditions, such as bipolar disorder and the echoes of childhood trauma. Addiction doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's often a consequence, a coping mechanism developed over time in response to persistent psychological pain. Picture this: a person afflicted with bipolar disorder, their life a constant pendulum swing between extreme highs and debilitating lows. Or a child, their innocence prematurely robbed by traumatic experiences. These individuals, in their quest to navigate the tumultuous seas of their emotions, might turn to substances as a makeshift life raft. So, let's reframe our perspective. Addiction is not a choice. It is a desperate attempt to cope, often linked to underlying issues like bipolar disorder and childhood trauma. In understanding the intricate web of childhood trauma, bipolar disorder, and addiction, we can begin to see a path towards healing. It's crucial to acknowledge that these elements are not isolated. They're interconnected, each influencing and being influenced by the other. Childhood trauma can lay the groundwork for bipolar disorder, which in turn can be a gateway to addiction. By acknowledging these intricate ties, we foster empathy, breaking the stigmatization that often surrounds mental health issues. This empathy is a potent tool, enabling us to approach these challenges with a compassionate, understanding perspective that can significantly enhance treatment strategies. Recognizing the interconnectedness also highlights the importance of comprehensive care. In treating one aspect, we cannot neglect the others. Effective healing requires a holistic approach, addressing not just the symptoms, but the root causes. In unraveling these complex ties, we not only gain insight, but also pave the way towards healing. Remember, understanding is the first step to acceptance, and only with acceptance can there be recovery. As we've unraveled the complex web of psychological health, we've discovered the power of understanding and acceptance. But what comes next? It's not enough to simply understand these issues. We must also take active steps toward healing and recovery. In this next phase of our journey, we empower ourselves by harnessing the power of understanding. We encourage individuals to seek professional help, engage in self-care, and build a supportive network around them. Remember, the path to healing is not a solitary journey, it's a collective effort. It's about fostering an environment of understanding, acceptance, and empathy. It's also about equipping ourselves with the right tools and strategies to manage these challenges. This includes cognitive behavioral therapy, medication, mindfulness techniques, and lifestyle modifications. Each person's journey is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. The key is to find what works for you and to be patient with the process. In empowering the journey towards healing, we also need to recognize the role of resilience. Life will always present us with challenges, but it's our ability to bounce back that truly defines us. Remember, it's not about how many times we fall, but how many times we get back up. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.